Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, that seems to be working just fine. Entrance and pie. Before we do anything else, okay, let's do this first because it's like the next step in the Dark God storyline, I guess you could put it. Oh, come on. Brilliant. Fantastic. Alright. Give me a second, guys. I'm bleeding. I'll go clean that up and I'll be right back again. I'm sorry. I know it's a false start again, but I'll be right back. Unbelievable. Okay, so that was unbelievable. Sorry about that, everyone. So as I'm dealing with a cut I got at work last night that decided to randomly reopen and to start bleeding everywhere, there's a knock at the office door. So I go check it out. And it is a DoorDash? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was DoorDash. Like, hey, I have your DoorDash order. And I'm like, I didn't order anything. What do you mean you have my DoorDash order? So yeah, that was a back and forth argument of, I didn't order anything. Yes, you did. I have it right here. Is your name blank? And I'm just like, no. No, it's not. It's not my order. You got the wrong address. So yeah, that was very interesting. First time it's happened to me, too. Well, no, it's happened to me before. But that was a different thing. That was like, somebody called a pizza place, knocked on the wrong door. And when I realized they had knocked on the wrong door, I brought it over to who they actually should have brought the food to. Just a slightly different scenario, but you know. Still bizarre. Very weird. I've been waiting for you, adventurers. This is the nucleus, do you not? The holy sorcerer Ilad gave you the nucleus of light, right? We need at least one of each of 6 types of nucleus in order to hatch the ancient egg. The more nuclei we feed it, the bigger it grows. Once the egg hatches, it will destroy the world, and with the souls of the dead, we will bring Cernunos, the Lord of the Dead, back to this world. I mean, I kind of already killed that thing once. I really don't think it would be that threatening. Don't tell me you wish to interfere with our supreme and holy goal. Give us the nucleus. No. Like, even though we killed that thing, no problem, I'm still not just gonna stand here and let you do that. Like, just no. Get reefed, loser.
Where did that other guy go?
Probably run away. Oh, hey, there he is. Fool. Haseo, how exactly did you just let that happen? You let your guard down, idiot. I've got the nucleus of light now. I did it, Lord Cernunos. I... Kruhaha? Dude. Oh, you poor guy. Have done it. With a name like that, it was kind of guaranteed what would happen to him, huh? Sea lion. Well, seal lion, actually. Oh yeah, battle. And I heard a lucky animal. Damn entrance, okay. That was quick. He was ready for it.
This situation is to our advantage.
was gonna say, how many hits is this going to take to actually hit us give us the Rengeki? What the hell? We were slamming into the thing.
Pretty much what I expected.
Bring it on!
If you're a really weak Harvest Cleric, why are you in this area? Why are you just casually hanging out in the level, like, 78 area? That's weird to me. That seemed like a recipe for disaster right there.
We won.
Hood and a coupon. Just like literally the only monster on this map. Bit of a weird choice, but alright. Ow.
This is a piece of cake. Oh well.
Please eject Chimsphere. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, that should be good. Okay, so it really is just these guys on the map, huh? Yeah, totally, just them. I mean, them and the boss, so at least it adds something to the monster list, but still, bit of a disappointment.
This situation is to our advantage. I didn't even break a sweat. Now, do as you please.
I should really be using the Awakenings more. I don't know why I'm not.
As expected. Getting away. Of course we won.
Alright, so sorry about that. Development in the delivery story. Yeah, it wasn't for me. It was a guy in, like, the office next to mine. Just cleared itself up, thankfully. Because that would have sucked. But yeah, for some reason... I think he ended up, like, mistyping out which room he was in. Because, like, my room is the one that ended up being used, so I was the one that got the knock on the door. Bizarre. Very strange. And now my phone is mutinying against me. What is happening today? Like, everything is deciding all at once to have a minor panic attack in my general vicinity. This is bizarre. Like, I can't even blame it on... the streamer curse or whatever. It's, like, even before I came in today for streaming, things have been weird.
I'll crush you.
Though in that case, it was mainly, Final Fantasy XIV weirdness. I had some weirdos in my duties today. It was weird. People randomly dropping out at like the end of a dungeon. Just really bizarre behavior. Like, it's not like they would have gotten the reward via dropping out at that point. Like, they just dropped out and therefore got no reward for what they were doing. Well, they got some experience up to that point, but, you know, not nearly the amount that they would have gotten if they had stuck with it. So yeah, just a really weird day, all in all. Granted, it could always have been weirder. Like, that's a guarantee. It could always be weirder. So I really shouldn't be tempting fate. You're a very spiky looking creature. I'm gonna hit it with my bike.
Do as you please.
Okay, so that's how it works. Understood. Bison Tortoris. It's a fun name. Wow, great.
Here it comes. Are you ready?
It's a dead Tortoris. No suit. Okay, so I have a Fang. Oh. Sagan and Scythook is the strongest thing I've got. Okay, so not very many powerful items that I could swap in. Pretty sure that Endrins takes, yeah, light armor. Same for Pi. So neither of them can use the reward we just got. Whoops. There was an object for me to destroy in this level? Also, I'm mainly just upset about the fact that 3 S's and a B with 1 E got us stuck with the B rank. You got so locked into listening to Hamilton and doing the dishes that you didn't click that 6 p.m. had passed. To be fair, if there was any reason to ignore me, Hamilton and or Epic the Musical are absolutely reasons to ignore me. Those are proper priorities. Or if you're listening to the Dead as Disco soundtrack, that is also, you know, that's up there, absolutely up there. %1,000% up there. And you didn't actually miss all that much, Oz. Aside from me going through a very bizarre journey, and I mean really weird. So hoods are the new ones. You wanted to make supper for your mom and Lou since they get back later. There's a mountain of dishes, so you put Hamilton on to motivate yourself and got lost in the sauce. Had full body chills while jamming out to the soundtrack. Fair. That's absolutely fair. Wait, no, this is for the bike, which I don't have any new parts for yet. Yeah, that moved about as much as I was expecting it to. So who's ready to see a dog person die? Well... It's going a little far. Wait, do we have a good upgrade for Endurance? It's not the best upgrade, but it is an upgrade, so I might as well. Hell yeah, yeah. I wasn't kidding earlier today, by the way, when I said that it's a crash out. Boy, does have a crash out. Like, full on. I'm gonna replace with a hood. And I'll give you both hoods to increase your defenses. Because because unfortunately I don't think I have light armor for either of them. Well, I do have a cloudy fur, but he's already got that. Although, does Pi... No. Upgraded defenses for Pi. It's a good thing. Okay. Should save the game in case of tragedy. Shouldn't happen, I'm like level 80. That should be good enough. Again, the level caps of every game, they go through in like increments of 50. So level cap in the first game is 50, level cap in 2 is 100, level cap in 3 is 150. And if at any point you hit the level cap, you're untouchable. Like, the super bosses will hit you and maybe deal like 30 damage. Maybe. If they are a threat at all.
Haseo.
Natalie?
Young lady.
Pi, you know her name. Why hit her with the young lady? What? Why?
You're gonna fight Sirius... I mean, you're gonna fight Ida, aren't you?
I mean, your original statement would have also been correct, just not the main goal, you know?
Yeah.
Haseo, I think I should join the match after all.
Why?
Huh? You're changing your mind?
We talked about this, Natalie. Like, it's really dangerous for you to be anywhere near Ida in the state you're in. Until we track down the one that, like, took your hand anyway.
Ida has been gaining more and more power.
Oh. Oh, you're feeling personally responsible. Oh, that's not good.
Alcade and Sirius? All the people who became lost ones?
Honey.
It's my fault that they're suffering like they are.
No, it's not. Do you remember how Natalie got infected? Like, everybody in the room at the time. There were 3 Epitaph users there. Well, 4, technically counting Natalie. Like, Haseo, Kun, and Pi were all there when it happened. She's not delusional, she's guilty. There's a massive difference between the two Oz. If you found out somebody stole the keys to your car and used it to commit vehicular manslaughter, that's essentially what she's like feeling right now. Except instead of going, I can't believe it, I don't think I could use that car again after finding that out, she's going, I can't believe I let it happen. It's not delusion, it's a guilt complex. Which, knowing what I know of Natalie and what you're going to learn of Natalie through these videos, through this playthrough, yeah, no, that tracks. Girl has not had a very easy life. It explains a lot about how easy it was to sucker her into the cult of Sakaki. Like, the pieces fit.
If I hadn't had my epitaph stolen, then Bordeaux would never have...
Okay, hang on. See, this is where she's going way over the line on it. Bordeaux was a psycho before she got, you know, possessed by Ida. She just wasn't quite as open about it.
I told you, it's not your fault.
It really isn't.
But I have to do something, Haseo! I can't leave this all up to others!
See, that's a fair thought process, but... in this particular circumstance. Pi, again, you know who she is. Stop calling her a young lady. You're just going to make her think that she's being infantilized, and most people don't fucking like that.
Epitaph users are not invincible. If we lose, even Haseo may not come out of it unscathed.
It's a bold statement, but alright.
Both Endrance and I are able to use avatars. We're the best choice for this fight.
Then tell me, what should
How about I take over for you?
For fuck's sake. Coon.
Coon!
Adelie, I'll go out there in your place.
Coon?
Was he waiting around a corner for, like, so that he could have his hero moment? Just sitting there going, like, and they're going to tell her no right about now. Okay, time to step in.
Leave it to me. I'll become your sword and shield. I'll watch Haseo's back in your stead.
Wait a minute. Weren't you finished with GU?
Yeah, well, I thought I was. But you know, I just can't leave a delicate young girl when she's in trouble.
Oh, for fuck. God, he's lame. I think that's part of why we love him. I think that's part of why the community loves him, because the game is not shy about being like, here's Coon. Here's him in cool moments. Here's him being a fucking goober and fumbling harder than you've ever seen. Right? It's endearing. And it helps that the rest of the cast aren't afraid to call him out. They aren't afraid to look him dead in the eye and go like, hey, Coon, maybe keep it in your pants. World's at stake. Chill.
Seeing as I'm such a gentleman and all.
I'm slapping him. Where's the punch button?
Delicate? Where do you see a delicate young girl in this group?
I mean, Endrance, clearly.
Hey!
I stand by what I'm saying, Pi. Look at the man.
To be perfectly honest, I still don't agree with how Yada and the CC Corp are handling this whole situation.
Oh no, I agree about that. Yada's a fucking idiot, and CC Corp are worse. That was funny as fuck. I actually had a follow-up that I got distracted by Coon saying the most sensible thing we've seen in this game so far. My follow-up was going to be, the word twink was invented solely for Endrance. Like, if I had never heard that word, looking at Endrance, I would have known the definition of twink. Please? You know I'm right.
But I realize now that leaving GU isn't gonna help change anything.
I can enact change by being within the system. Noble goal. Yada's not gonna let you. Yada's a fucking idiot.
I need to keep fighting and fighting until the world becomes a safe online game again.
See, now that's a fair statement.
I know now. That's all I can do.
Yeah, let's get rid of the malignant AI and then deal with the other problems later.
And that's why, Haseo, I've decided I'm gonna bet on you. You see, Haseo, I always thought you were, how do I put this, too self-centered.
I mean, fair right up until the end of Disc 1. Of Volume 1, I would say. Well, There's like a little bit of it at the very beginning of Volume 2, but he moves, like, we move past that really quick. Haseo's been pretty on the ball character-wise. Like, character development-wise, right? And I think losing Alcade just solidified that, that character development of, like, I can't keep letting this happen. Like, the first time it happened with Chino, he went on a revenge quest and failed. Having it happen again with Alcade, just somebody not really dying, but essentially dying in your arms, right? Because you don't have an active solution to fixing the problem. So for all intents and purposes, the Lost Ones are dead until we figure something out, right? Until we completely eliminate Ida. It really is a scenario of you can see the growth immediately, because instead of going, I'm going to kill every piece of Ida I come across from now on, or even I'm going to slaughter Bordeaux. He does get angry when he sees, like, when he realizes what happened, but he's still in control for the most part there. And even now, he's going like, I'm not going to stop until they're saved. Rather than, I'm not going to stop until I kill Triad, which is a very big difference in motivation. I really like that. And it's subtle, too. Like, he doesn't outright state, here's what I'm doing and why. It's just how he reacts to the world around him, and I like that a lot. These games needed a bigger audience. These games needed more respect than they got.
But if you really didn't have any consideration for others, Syllabus and Gaspard would never look up to you like they do.
Fair.
As you are now, you just might have the power and the kindness needed to destroy Ida.
Friendship beam, let's
That's
go.
why I'm placing my abilities in your hands.
Kun.
What is this? Some special male bonding power thing?
Anyway, that's how it is, Pi. I'm sorry, but
You're not going to budge on this, are you? Fine. This delicate young girl will sit back and play support.
My Little Pony-ass plot point. So, wait until we get to the point, Oz, where Haseo is so exhausted from, like, the constant fights that he actively doesn't have the energy to summon Scathe anymore. And then the rest of the epitaphs around him help him summon Scathe. By essentially acting as batteries for him. Wait until we get to that point before you bust out the MLP-ass plot point. Also, we played Kingdom Hearts on the channel. The power of friendship is never more of a plot point than it is in Kingdom Hearts.
thanks, Pi.
But in exchange, you better defeat them. Got that?
Pi, if we lose, what exactly are you gonna do that's worse?
Of course. Not only that, we'll heal Adelie too.
That's right. We're gonna heal Adelie.
It's not you saying it's a negative thing, you love MLP. I mean, from what I remember hearing say, MLP is actually not that bad of a franchise anymore. Comparatively speaking. Like, the fandom is a little weird. But, like, the show from years ago was actually good, from what I've heard.
We'll make it so she
I just never
can
watched
walk in
it.
this world once again.
It is cool.
Invite Kun and Endrance and go register at the arena counter.
Most fandoms are weird, though, especially nowadays. Honestly, depends. You know? I'm so glad I gave Pi the armor upgrade. Only for her to be immediately replaced with Kun. Puritanical and, like, fandom cops, yes. I still remember Steven Universe. That debacle. Do you not like a character? You're a trans-hating psychopath. What? Wait, hang on. What? Sirius? Why are Balmung and Orca on your team? Also, why the fuck is Orca a Blade Brander? What? He should be an Edge Punisher. Like Balmung, yeah, sure, he's a Blade Brander, but last I checked, Orca is a Edge Punisher. Why? What? I don't remember this. I remember that them being on his team. I don't remember Orca being a Blade Brander. That's very weird.
No matter what, we cannot lose this fight.
I really want Haseo to lose, but I
Damn, Saku, okay.
to lose.
Jeez. Chill. We talked about
Mr.
this.
Ren, I don't know what I should do. Huh? This is
Okay, that was weird.
Haseo?
Also, your first hint that something is not quite as it seems with Saku and Bo.
Sakaki.
Nothing is as it seems.
Sirius, the brightest star in the galaxy.
Yeah. Not
The
incorrect.
azure wolf howls, the earth shakes, and shocks resound throughout the arena. Tonight we will find out the true weight of the word.
The Azure Wolf is a pretty fucking sick title, though. I'll admit.
Haseo, Endrance, and Coon. They've come here with a whole new lineup.
Endrance is a blade brandier and Coon is a steam gunner. A very offensive lineup indeed.
Well, that was poppin'.
Are the challengers nothing more than sheep to the slaughter now? Here comes the champion, Team Sirius! The figure of
He
Sirius
actively
is
looks like a
an
Digimon.
earthly vibe, and his teammates are pretty creepy themselves.
Like, Sirius actively looks like a Digimon. You can't change my mind on that. Like,
What's happened to Sirius? Something's changed. His expression looks demonic.
he's tweaking.
So, you all came to steal it too, did you? Well, it's mine. You got that? Mine! 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 Mine!
We're not here for your coke, you know that,
He's
right?
totally lost it. There's not much for conversation.
Not anymore, he ain't. Well, even before that, he was actually pretty quiet.
Drawn to people's deepest passions, whether they are positive or negative.
And then magnifies those feelings?
His cape is, well, not his cape, like, his cloak is like actively clipping through his legs. What the hell?
Sirius's strong attachment to being emperor was what called Ida to him.
Wait, so is Coons. That could have used a second take.
Here we go.
That possibly could have used a second take. Game. Whoa, shit. Oh, I see how this is going. Ow, 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 ow. You're not dealing much damage, buddy. Whoa, okay. Chill, Sirius.
Sirius's stats are absurd. Is this Ida's influence?
Is it? Because he hit us full on and we took like 8 damage.
There's something weird about that winged guy and naked guy, too.
What? How is Orca naked?
It feels like we're not even damaging them, like we're chasing some kind of mirage.
Coon, he's wearing armor. Like,
Haseo, got the results results from Yada's monitor.
Okay, this is weird to me. What do you mean you can DM somebody in the middle of a tournament match?
They say that they're unable to confirm Sirius's teammates' IDs.
Then these guys are infected too.
Actually, it's like their characters aren't there and never existed. Like, they're just illusions.
Cut to the chase.
Kun wants to see what he wants to see. Would you also not want to see Orca naked?
In other words, those two are immortal.
Big burly man?
Great, simple as that, huh?
What should we do then? What should we do?
Beat Sirius.
It's all or nothing. Come on, we're going after Sirius!
He is the leader, so if he loses... What kind of question is that exactly?
Got it, Haseo. What do you mean, got it?
Focus your attacks on Sirius! There's no way he's just an illusion!
What if he was, though? We attack and we just go right through him.
Forget about the winged man and naked man.
Dude.
Let's go!
Kun is clearly focusing on something. Oh! Shit, they can do this too, huh? Demise Claw.
You hear me?
Wait, hold on. Hang on, I'm just gonna create a clip of that for later so I can see something, because I could have sworn I saw a weird animation there. Chill, Sirius. Down, boy. Oh, well, that can't be healthy. So we found the Ida that stole Adeli's epitaph.
The Ida that stole Adeli's epitaph? So then, if I defeat it, Adeli will...
Hopefully.
Okay, now, come on, come on! I'm right here! All right, now give us back Adeli's epitaph!
Proceeds to use his scythe as like a fishing rod. Helen? That's my aunt's name. What? Bizarre thing to name a fish, but alright. Ow, 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 ow. You missed. Ow. No, he didn't. Well, she, rather. Didn't even really need the side dash on that one. Finish it. Finish it. Don't choke now. There we go. Long target, easy to hit.
This is Adderley's?
I hope so.
Yes, the epitaph of Innis. Don't worry, you can leave the rest to me. I'll guide it back to her character.
And Pi has never once screwed up. Right?
Now Adderley should be... Sirius.
Well, he got knocked the hell out. Did we win? Does this count? Ah, shit. It explodes.
Triages! What?
There's two of them?
What the hell?
Well, there were. These guys clearly didn't like the imposters.
Triage!
So did nobody else see any of that?
Unbelievable! I don't have the faintest idea what's happened! Anyway, they did it! Haseo has taken the Emperor's throne once again! A giant star falls! Sirius has at long last tasted the dust of the arena floor! A new emperor for the Holy Palace is now born! We are witnesses to history!
Just now, the two that appeared from the blue light came and defeated the two Idas that were with Sirius, right?
Yeah, and they looked exactly the same.
Does that mean the Winged Man and Naked Man that were paired with Sirius were fakes created by Ida?
The real Winged Man and Naked Man were friends of Triage.
Haseo, stop feeding into it.
That maybe Triage isn't Ida after all. Then again, if those guys are fighting against Ida too, why did Triage go after Shino?
So, Haseo has won.
And your hand works.
Sakaki. My hand has all healed.
Truly, that was some amazing fighting! A white-hot battle worthy of a title match! Team Haseo is climbing the charts at a frightening pace.
How funny would it have been if we had gone in like max level, hit Sirius once, and instantly got like all the cutscenes?
And Terrace, where are you? What? You've seen enough and you've left? What am I supposed to do with a message like that? Why are all my guests like this?
I feel a hell of a lot of sympathy for the commentator, because poor guy. He can't get a normal guest to save his life. They always have to be some weird, eccentric, like, psychopath.
Haseo, become strong for my sake and for Shino's.
Why should he do literally anything for you? You have done nothing but be super cryptic and cause problems. How you doing, Sirius?
Haseo.
Hey, how's it feel to wake back up? Why? Why were you paired up with Ida? And with that winged man and naked man?
I was always afraid. Afraid of losing the Holy Palace Emperor's throne. No kings last forever. When I thought about that, I would always get so scared. That's why
It was your own weakness that gave Ida the chance they needed.
I wanted power.
You know, I think there's been exactly one
Power to make all bow before
character
me. Yes.
in fiction that has said, I wanted power.
Overflowing power.
And they were actually still heroic after they made this, after they made that statement. And it was Nero in Devil May Cry 4.
Alkaid. What happened to Alkaid?
Where he has like one power trip after he gets his DT and then chills the fuck out. Every time somebody says the words, I needed more power, it's always like a red flag.
She tried to save you, and was PK'd by your power.
Well,
her character's vanished, and she's become comatose in the real world.
Entrance!
No, he needs to know. It sucks, but he needs to know the consequences of his actions.
Alkaid.
See, that was better than the howl you did earlier. You should have done that.
That was amazing, Haseo! Congratulations!
Now you have to power of friendship become an indentured slave to Haseo. Well, we don't need to go that far.
Bo, thanks.
The Ida that fused with the young lady's epitaph.
Adelie.
The same one that was
Her name is Adelie. You know her name. You've called her by name before. Why are you now shifting to calling her just Young Lady Pie? What happened off screen that made you resent Adelie? What the hell's going on?
Her epitaph is the Mirage of Deceit. Her avatar's name is Innis.
Mirage? Then what you're saying is that those two immortal guys were...
Probably feeding off the power.
Literally complete illusions.
Should we really be having this conversation in public? Right outside the arena doors?
In other words, the Ida that stole Adelie's epitaph was using that power.
I mean, if they had access to the data, I assume they'd be able to use it, right? Probably not summon the epitaph in and of itself, but use its abilities, sure.
Most likely. Now then, what I'd like to know is who those two were that showed up afterwards.
Not the first time we've seen them.
Who would have thought others besides epitaph users could eliminate Ida like that?
Come to think of it, those guys were together with Tri-Edge when I first met them on the Ida server.
Tri-Edge's friends, huh?
But it still doesn't make sense. Why did Triage attack Shino? What is it they want?
We'll need to investigate that in detail, including who exactly Triage is.
Hey,
Haseo, what's wrong?
I'm thinking we might have the wrong idea about all this.
Wrong idea. What do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe we're not doing the right thing. I can't tell anymore.
That doesn't matter to me. I'm here because you reached out and saved me once. And that's enough for me.
I guess it won't do any good to question myself now.
Well then, see you later.
Bye-bye, Haseo.
it's okay, Haseo. What we need to do is to just keep doing what we do best, without even thinking about giving up.
Well, I never stated a single time, Kun, about
As long as we keep
giving up. I
trying,
just said
the results will
something
speak
about
for
this seems
themselves,
off.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. For now, anyway.
Haseo. Kun. Pai.
Feeling better, Adelie? Andred's being an unapologetic musical theater major on Maine is great, yeah.
Looks like you've recovered.
Yes. Once the match was over, the
He's
crowd
not
went nuts,
horny on
and
Maine,
so did my arm's paralysis.
but boy is he ready to express his undying love on Maine.
Congratulations.
Sakaki!
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting?
What do you want?
Hey, Moroku, welcome in.
No need to bare your fangs like that, terror of...
Or if you've been
I
lurking,
just wanted to say
Sup?
a word of thanks.
both are cool.
Thanks for curing Adelie. I'm in your debt. That's all I have to say.
I want to pull his ponytail so hard that his head comes off.
Okay.
How am I doing? Mostly recovered from my cold.
So, I guess
Still dealing with,
Huh?
like the leftover phlegm issue. So,
I
coughs.
have work to do for Moontree.
But,
See you
you know,
later.
no longer contagious, which...
Hey, you
Fun.
okay with this, Haseo?
You hope I get fully better soon. Aw, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. I also hope I get better. The worst thing is, as long as I don't talk, I cough like once a day. But, you know, that's lame when you're a streamer. I'm not gonna text-to-speech the entire stream. That would be pretty freaking lame, wouldn't it? 12 wins and 108 losses. Yeah, that brings me back to my, my early Yu-Gi-Oh days, trying desperately to make heroes work. And nothing new. Damn. Early heroes were rough, man. I still like them, but, you know. Modern heroes, at the very least, are awesome. Well, you know, when they pop off. When they pop off, they're basically invincible. But when they don't, boy does it feel bad. Wait, Philo? Must be pretty shocked to get an email from me seeing how I'm supposed to be dead. I have something I want to give you. Are we waiting at Bequeathed Insatiable Mysteries?
How did Philo send me a... I mean, he... Philo, is that really you? Let's see. Theta Bequeathed Insatiable Mysteries, huh? I'd better get going.
Oz, you're gonna be meeting Philo at some point. Seeing as how you're actually watching, Roots, right? Probably on your upcoming BC trip, yep. Much as I'd loathe to take Saku over Bo, Saku does have lower affection, so will require more work. What do you want to know? Lots of things.
A short mail. From Philo?
If you want to know, come see me in this area.
Is Philo here?
That is a depressingly hopeful tone in his voice. He really wants Philo to be here.
Crush you.
This situation is to our advantage.
Dude, seriously? How many hits will it take?
Don't get in my way, small fry.
Pretty, he says, looking at the back of Haseo's head. Man's got it bad. Fully enraptured. Exactly, Moroku. In a southern direction from here.
Take that!
I'm a little upset that Saku got the weapon level up before me, but alright. Granted, I haven't really been hitting any Ringekis.
You're open!
Okay, yeah, there's no way I can... I actively can't hit these guys with it, so they win. I will stop attempting to get a Rengeki on them. They're so squishy as to basically make it impossible.
This is a piece of cake. Damn, this is bad.
I thought I had that.
Here I go, Haseo.
Here I go!
Here
I'll take it.
comes.
I was expecting it to be the weakest one, but surprisingly enough, it's not.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Weird off-the-wall question. Did anybody see the new Stranger Than Heaven trailer? Because I did, and that looks real fucking sweet. You did not? It looks amazing. Not you either? There's a certain guest appearance in there that I was not expecting, but you can hear it kind of instantly.
Haseo, we won.
I wasn't expecting it. But I'm not exactly complaining either. Because it is so wild that I think it's really funny. I'm also not going to spoil it, because the music they have in the trailer is also amazing, so it's a double excuse to watch it. Is it your boy Todd? It's not. It's not a voice actor, first off.
Don't get in my way, small fry.
Well, you know what? There is surprising appearance, voice-wise, in there.
Do as you please.
But mainly because of the fact that they got Otto in the game. Like, as what seems to be a pretty major character. Which is amazing, because her music is fucking sick. So having her in a game where music seems to be a pretty central concept, yeah, that's gonna be awesome. It's basically the same energy as Brutal Legend, who we're gonna have in our game about, like, heavy metal and rock and roll, right? Well, your main character was voiced by Jack Black, and Ozzy Osbourne is your shopkeeper. Like, you can't really go wrong with that, choice-wise, you know? Like, no matter what, you can at least rely on the vocal performances in that game to be aces, with that as a reveal, right? Also, the soundtrack in that game. You guys might notice, I really like soundtracks. If you do a good job on the soundtrack, #1 compliment from me. First thing I'll say. If, however, you did a really bad job with the soundtrack, that is going to be the first thing I talk about, too.
This situation is an advantage.
Because in a lot of different scenarios, that can make or break a game for me. I tolerated playing through Sonic 06 solely because of the soundtrack.
How unlucky for you.
The soundtrack's pretty good, so it got a pass. Would I ever recommend that game to literally anybody else? Absolutely not. No. If you put a gun up to my head and forced me to recommend it to people, I would actively... I'd bite that bullet.
Now do as you please.
I wouldn't do that to people.
This is a piece of cake.
Okay, do we got anything down here? Nope. Oh, there he is. What do you want to know? If you want to know, open your heart's eye. If you do, things you could not see before should start to make themselves clear. No.
What is that?
I'm remembering this now. Oh, no. Grab Adler's Key. This is an Adler's Key. They're located in dungeons and fields. After collecting a certain amount, you can unlock the sealed lost weapons. This item is being placed in your key items. You got an Adler's Key. So you got it. That is an Adler's Key, the guide to the temple that lies at the end of this world. There are 5 Adler's Keys asleep in this area. Gather the remaining 4. Search thoroughly, he tells us when they shoot essentially a glowing light into the sky. Like, not exactly incognito. Pretty sure we can buy Haseo's lost weapon with 5. Pretty sure it's the only one you can get with 5. Or I could be misremembering. There might be another one. Seems you have found all 5 of Adler's Keys. Just sent you an email. Read it at your desktop. I literally did ass in this area. Little too easy. Little too easy. Gag-wise, but, you know, had to go for it. Will be your guide to a temple that lies at the very end of this world, and Haseo, they will lead to unlocking the power hidden inside you and your character. Here are the end words you will need. Hidden Forbidden Sacrament, come to the great temple of Carolyn Meb.
The great temple of Carleon Maeve. What's going on?
It's been a while since I've read Gaelic. Or Welsh, rather. Yeah, this is my favorite track in the series, Moroku. So, unfortunately, every time we're at the desktop, it's just going to be this. I love Lost Hands. It's a really good track. Just in case. Because remembering how this works correctly, then I might need some backup. Or that could be for later. Haseo.
Philo.
If you're reading this message, then it means that I, the player, am now dead. A place that lies at the end of this world. I leave the sacraments of the 8 faces of the world and all the weapons here to you. But not the keys to get to them.
There's no player there. It's empty.
This is Philo's last will. He left it for you.
Is that why you were so interested in Haseo? And his, like, development as a person? Because that would make a lot more sense.
Before he died, the real-life Philo left me his character and a message.
So you knew Philo, old man.
As I'm sure you know, Philo was a knowledgeable old man. I've left you the 8 Phases Sacrament, the lost weapons, just as his will instructed. As for all of the rest, I'm sure you know better than I do. There. Go take the lost weapon that's behind Philo's character.
The lost weapons are weapons that embody the lost power of Epitaph user characters. How's it hang, Phantom? It's hanging. Had a bit of a weird start earlier today. Got a minor cut at work yesterday that decided now was a good time to bleed. Well, not now, but, you know, 6:20-ish. So, yeah, I started the stream and had to handle that. So, not fun. Not fun, but better since then. Thanks for asking. To gain these weapons, you will need to offer Adler's keys to break the seals and defeat the sealed beasts that protect the weapons. I think at one point I walked in here with, like, just Haseo, and that was a really annoying fight to do.
It's Philo's
alone.
last will. To acquire this lost weapon, you will need to present the required number of Adler's keys to the altar. And show your power at the same time. I have no idea what will
Just one person would take so long.
You're ready, come back, and we'll begin.
It didn't help that I'm stubborn. So when I how do I put this? When I hit a wall in games, I don't go, well, let me try and figure a way out of this scenario I have locked myself into, right? I go, I'm going to keep trying until I beat it. Miroku, you weren't there for the level 1 run we did of Kingdom Hearts 1. There was a room in that game that I'm pretty sure took us multiple streams to beat. One room. Just one. And it was a process of, hey Phantom, stop banging your head against this wall. It's not working. Figure it out. Use that big brain you have, type of thing. It was rough. It was really rough. Wow, yeah. Bright side, though, we learned a lot about how Simba works in Kingdom Hearts 1. In that he kind of doesn't. Once you have, I think, over 9 bars of magic available to you, Simba's calculations break. Like, the calculations for his damage literally explode. If you have about, I think, 8 bars of magic, his damage is your damage times, I think, like 2.3, something like that. If you have 9 bars, it's like times 360% or something along those lines. Like, it is such a big difference between the two. It's like 2.3%.
Let's go. Here goes.
360. There's a bit of a difference there, is all I'm saying. Death Eater. At least now we'll get some Ringekis. So yeah, this fight alone is a little... takes a while. But I need the points in scythes, so... Weakest one. Oh no, second. Level 2. What element is level 1 again? Because I know it's fire and then lightning. I'm trying to remember what level 1 is. Is it like wind or something? It's been a while since I've seen it. You have to like deliberately mess it up. I say as somebody who didn't deliberately mess it up, but, you know, still. And just like that, we have our scythe that we're going to be using for a long time. I actually can't remember if there are any scythes that are better than this one. Well,
this is...
the doppelganger weapons.
What is this feeling?
That's about it, I think.
Philo's spirit.
Are you sure that that's what you're feeling? Ticking death. That's a threat.
With this power, Thanks, Philo.
Hang on. The math on it is actually...
Last time on.
bothering me a little bit. I want to look it up.
It seems you've shown your power and provoked a sacrament or something.
Oh, okay, so that's how it works. Okay. It's when you hit 10. When you hit 10 bars with of MP with Simba, part of his kit basically makes it so that you're doing a superpowered gravity spell. That deals like essentially 90% of their HP and damage, and stuns them, so... yeah. Basically an instant kill for that room if you have the time to charge it and summon Simba, which at level 1 is a little difficult. That timing is a little tight.
But don't ever forget, power isn't what moves people. It's your heart that wields the power.
My heart has opposable thumbs? Gotta love how he says that and then just walks away like, I don't want him to call me out. Yeah, ticking death, and absorb 25% of regular attack damage as HP and SP with a 50% chance per regular attack. This effect does not trigger if the enemy is many levels apart from you. So yeah, you can't just grind weak-ass enemies. Although that would be really funny. That would be hilarious, actually. $10... 15... So I'm going to assume 20, 25, 30, 35. I was incorrect. $50. I was incredibly incorrect. Wow. Not only was I wrong, I was very wrong. You have 11 unread emails. What the hell? We weren't there for that long. How many people were blowing up my emails? Jeez. Mr. Popular, I guess. Well, you know what? It is a Seiya. Okay, yeah, you know what? I actually did forget. We did just win the tournament. Oh, Roblox has appeared. I have some bad news for you, Roblox. Some terrible news. You missed Sirius having a crash out. So, you know. What? Yeah. Who's that already? Dogman. Actually, did we unlock the cutscene? Because I can just put it back on. Let's find out. I mean, kinda. This guy.
Sirius, he has decided to no longer come to Icolo. It's such a tragedy.
Although the film style vignetting is not helping.
Perfect his skill in the arena.
Oh, there we go. And then he's gone. Turned to goop in front of your eye. But yeah, no. He has a minor freak out. And by minor, I mean... It was extreme. Just a little bit. Minor? Yeah. Could have been worse. Crash out of the century? Nah. Bro turned to goo. Is that, like, the high bar crash out? You got it, Oz. It's the average state you leave your enemies in Warframe? You're right. But is it the average state that Scratch leaves our enemies in Warframe? Because I don't think it is. I think he leaves way more, you know, claw and teeth marks. I love how he has to put his, like, dramatic pauses in writing. Like, you were right earlier, Oz. He is 100% a, like, drama student on main. The Warframe he killed, they got Thanos snapped. Scratch has the Infinity Stones. You're damn right. Damn straight. That dog took no prisoners. Kills everything. It's wild. Oh! We nearly forgot. Oz. You know how we have, like, the profiles of the characters here? I don't think you were there last week when we got entrances, and we looked at entrances, like, profile. Would you like to see it? Because it's really funny. It is, like, insanely funny. How blatant it is. Favorite person, Haseo. Treasure, anything Haseo says. Precious, time with Haseo. Good fucking lord, buddy. Yeah, this man pines. He yearns for Haseo. Like, very much so. It's really great. Pull your cock out in front of him, you think he'll be less gay? Well, the problem with that is, I guarantee you, he's not. Endrance is not the top in that relationship. We're gonna marry him? Yeah, we are. We'll marry everyone, but we're gonna end with Endrance. He's gonna be the canon when we marry. Because if we're not marrying Endrance, I know who I would actually marry. And it's not hard to guess for me. Well, coin toss, I guess, on your part. I mean, technically speaking, that's incorrect. You become the Holy Palace Emperor in addition to the Demon Palace one. You have to give up the Demon Palace Emperor, like, throne to enter the Holy Palace tournament. So, are we really, like, the Emperor of both? Because I don't think that's how it works exactly.
Thank goodness Adelie was healed. I wonder if she'll come to the party.
I mean, pretty sure she said she can't. I'm afraid I can't come to the party because I have a job to do for Moontree. Suspicious. But yeah, like, she tells you in the email, Haseo, did you not read it? What? Crowning ceremony.
The crowning ceremony, huh? I'm not in the mood for a party.
Well, too bad. Party's coming to you.
I'll need to talk to the event NPC over in Makanu's harbor district.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna marry everyone except for Saku and Bo.
Has there always been a place like this in Moontree's headquarters?
Because while those are played for comedy, I'm still not a fan.
So, Sakaki, what did you mean by a job?
Adelie, it's a very important job.
Adelie, why didn't you ask for details before now?
Realizing the ideals of Moontree.
Is it? Is it really? Or is it about your ideals? Because I have a weird feeling I know the answer here.
Can I depend on you, Adelie?
Don't trust somebody who asks that.
Yes, of course. I'd do anything for you.
Good girl.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Listen well, Adelie. You must atone for your sin.
Adelie, run.
The sin you have committed.
Who's ready to get super uncomfortable?
That sound.
Log out, girl. Log out and throw your PC into a fire.
Sakaki, we have to leave here. It's too dangerous.
Open your ears. Listen well, Adelie. That sound is ringing for you. The sound of cleansing. And this is the room of penitence. Now, you're going to confess everything. The arrogance, ostentation, and fear that lies beneath your mask. Confess it all. Show me the small, diminutive self that hides under your pretty little character.
Sakaki? This is...
That looked more like he was trying to backhand her and missed than anything else.
Your sins.
What?
Surely by now you must know how many victims were born from your regrettable mistake. Whose fault was it that the Ida server was created? That was a terrible incident. Good, virtuous players unable to fight back. Sent to the darkness of a coma after being PK'd one by one.
I'd like to remind everybody that Sakaki was jerking off over the Ida server. So he's actively just saying this to fuck with Natalie. He's actively just saying this to make her have a mental breakdown.
But that was...
Whose fault was it that Bordeaux drowned in power?
Not hers. It's not her fault that Bordeaux has like a really weak mental constitution. That is not Adelie's fault.
If she hadn't been infected while in the Ida server, she wouldn't have ended up that way.
You were egging her on the entire time. What are you talking about? Like...
Is it? What about Alkaid?
Again, that was you.
I didn't...
That's true. Bordeaux was the one who PK'd her, not you. You're not to blame. But think about it. What if Bordeaux had not been infected by Ida?
She probably would have PK'd somebody else.
Wouldn't Alkaid have been spared from her coma?
We don't know that.
And if that had been the case, Haseo would never have grieved.
Grieving is good for his character, unfortunately.
He did grieve, didn't he?
It's actively making him a better person.
Whose fault was it?
Yours.
Can you tell me the answer, Adelie?
Yeah, yours, Sakaki.
What's that? I can't seem to hear you. Please, allow me to remember in your stead.
I don't like Sakaki.
Now, whose fault was it?
Yours.
Please, stop!
I remember now.
Adelie's biggest crime is having a somewhat annoying voice. That's her biggest sin. And Sakaki is just actively trying to be Machiavellian here.
Deny it or not, the answer is the same. But you already know that, don't you? Just who is to blame?
He says to the girl with a guilt complex.
Yes, that's right. It was always you.
Again, how?
Because of me.
No.
Yes.
No, not because of you.
Because of you.
No. Stop listening to this guy.
I tried so hard.
And yet, it always backfired.
Sakaki,
I'm gonna hit this guy with a truck.
There you go again. Always seeking my aid and comfort.
But I've only got you, Sakaki.
And there's the indoctrination.
Very well, Adelie. As you wish. I shall pardon you completely.
Bro, you started it? Yeah. All of it.
No matter how much the world may hate you, and
mech builds that aren't made by Bandai Namco? They kind of have a lock on the market.
Therefore,
unfortunately. Although,
you must obey me and my wishes.
Don't say yes to that.
And if you ever leave me, you will be plunged into the darkness of eternal solitude. You don't want to be alone, do you? People will always seek out the warmth of others. There is no one who can truly survive entirely on their own.
Nope, that's Bandai too. Damn. Well, that's a damn
Close
shame.
your eyes, Adelie, and relax.
So in case you're wondering, yes, this is supposed to read like an assault. This is actively supposed to echo that, yeah. And boy, do they do a good job of that.
The event NPC, over in Makanu's Harbor District.
Just healed her too, yeah. Well, that's what he was waiting for, right? He was waiting for an opportunity for her to be relative. It's like a really, really fucked up psychological torture tactic, where you wait for somebody to feel relief / good about something, so that when you tear them down, they have that much higher to fall from. It's like waiting for somebody to win so that you can just make it more fun to remind them of their failures. Gotta tear it down while the picking's fresh. Yep. Gotta tear her down when she's feeling good about herself. That's how Sakaki rolls, baby! But yeah, unfortunately Bandai Namco does have, like, kind of a monopoly on, Plamo, if you want to call it that. Plastic models. You can get some unofficial kits from, like, third parties, and some of those are really good. But for the most part, if you're giving money, if you're paying someone or something and buying models, the money for the most part is flying back to Bandai. They were smart. They were smart and bought, like, the rights to all of it, essentially. Like, they even have the rights to 30-minute missions, which are great. Do they own the rights to Gurren Lagann? I don't know if Gurren Lagann actually has model kits, which is weird to think about, but... Okay, they do. They do in fact have model kits. But they are a little expensive, because I think some of them are out of print. The Lazan gun specifically seems to be a little out of print. Not for nothing though, the quality on it looks pretty damn good. So at least you're not paying for trash. Because that's always a threat. You could be paying money for something you think is going to be awesome, and then it turns out to be trash. I've had that happen a decent amount of times. Set sail, Cap. We got a party to get to. One that we don't really want to go to, but we gotta get to it.
A star weeps and crumbles. The warriors celebrated here today have defeated the very stars to stand at the top. Now let us praise them. Praise their bravery for once again choosing the difficult path. Now climb. Let those few and strong who have sought greater heights climb the stairs of glory. Allow me to introduce the new Emperor, Team Haseo!
Bandai. Yeah. I'm seeing a box now, and Bandai does in fact have, or at least had.
It's time to present
Yeah,
the awards.
Armored Core model kits. Those exist. They're also expensive. Last I checked.
Congrats.
Alright, I'll wait. There are 30-minute mission versions of them. Okay, that's cool. It's actually very nice. Hey, Steel Haze, hell yeah. Love that suit. Well, core. You know what I mean. You don't know about the quality? From what I remember, they're good. The Armored Core model kits are good. The problem is some of them are hard to balance. Like Steel Haze, I'm going to imagine you need to have it on a stand.
And enjoy yourselves.
Because of the legs, right? But stuff like Raven's core, you probably won't have a problem with that.
Guess I'll go and talk to everyone.
Like Raven's AC is probably going to be fine, for example. But yeah. Wow, I actively can't equip the weapon I just got because of the fact that it's for level 91. Damn. I am 10 levels too weak to put that on. Wait, what? Hang on. It's like 1 point stronger. Like, yeah, there are 3 slots, but that seems a little weird.
Say, are you gonna take aim at the Sage Palace Emperor's throne next?
If I have to.
Haseo! Congratulations on your victory! I'm so happy, I feel like I won it myself!
Hell yeah, brother.
Haseo. I'm afraid I made a fool of myself at the arena. I'm here, fully aware of my shame. What happened to Alcade is my fault. There's nothing I can say that will help. If only I hadn't lost myself in that power.
I don't plan on blaming you. It's my fault too.
I'm nothing but a mere powerless player now. Please, Haseo, take care of...
I know.
The really cool things, though, about the AC kits is that you can do exactly what you do in the game. Oh, you're an idiot? Why? Did you just immediately buy more? Did you just immediately cave?
Master Ed was great to watch. I've fallen in love with him all over again.
You were looking at the American Amazon, so it was in USD? Yep. That's the problem.
So it's Saku who came.
Oh, it's you. Go away. I didn't call for you.
You haven't bought yet? Okay.
It seems you're the star of the party tonight.
Keep in mind, though, despite the fact that they share the size of high grades, like 144, they are bigger. You don't even have an Amazon account? Nah, fair. They're bigger. Because your average AC is bigger than your average Gundam. Last I checked, anyway.
Master Ren, don't waste your time talking to the likes of him.
I can see it. The beautiful sparkle of the stars that surround you.
Endrins actively has hard eyes. Kun and your groupies?
Come on, stand tall. After all, you're the one who cured Adelie, aren't you? It'll be fine. Look, if we just keep on fighting like this wherever we can, everyone's sure to wake up. And since Adelie was healed, I'm sure your special summon will also be fine, right?
Long time no see.
Didn't know you were here, Beast Man.
Yep, I sure am.
Come on, sweetheart, hurry up with the booze!
You drinking in real life again, old man?
Of course he is. You sure it's possible for the armored core sets, you want to buy the ones that allow you to build your own custom floor that you made? So you can, that's the thing. The parts are interchangeable. That's the cool thing about the AC kits, is that you don't need to, like, modify a joint to work properly. You can just take the arms of, like, let's say, Steel Haze, and put it on the Raven kit. No problem. Fits like a glove, because that's what you had set up in your game. You can take Steel Haze's legs and put it on another kit. You can replace Steel Haze's legs with tank treads. If you want to make it really look really odd. 100%, you can do whatever you want with them.
I don't care what you think. I feel great now. How do you like that?
You're sure in high spirits today.
It's not like Gundam where, like, it doesn't matter how hard you try, some backpacks will just not fit on some kits. Like, they won't. Not without cutting some pieces and making it, like, fully custom. They just won't. It just won't work.
Here, I'll give this to you, so don't give me any trouble.
And just like that, we can start bringing Antares on quests if we want to. Nobody here. Not yet, anyway.
You've defeated Sirius.
I have.
We've now seen the difference in power between one who is trapped by desire and one who is supported by faith.
We have. Is that all you're gonna say? Alright, fine, Taihaku. Chill. Is he standing by the... Yep. I'll talk to you in a second, Pi. First, Pyros is kind of just staring into the sun again. He needs to stop doing that.
Ooh, you with the good eyes. It looks like you really liked that little kiss last time, didn't you?
Like hell I did.
Oh, in that case, let me give you present number 2. This time I've come to give you, a great big hug.
Sorry? So, yeah, I think you missed, the ceremony last time. The fucking pile bunker and the rocket fist at the same time. No problem. It's actually not a problem. Because I actually do that too, believe it or not. Yeah, during the first ceremony in the first game, he just lands one on you. You know, it isn't a problem, you used it so much. No, I mean for the kits, you can do that. You can have the, I think one of the parts you can get, depending on the kit you get, is like the arm where you store your left-handed weapon. So if you want your, like, your kit, you can straight up do that. Like, you can even set it up so that you're mid-switch with a stand. It's cool.
Wait a sec. Calm down. Stay there.
Pyros, why are you fucking laughing like that?
Hey, stop that.
Alright, throw him in the drink.
Wow, you don't have to be so awfully embarrassed.
Shut up, Cosmo. Just breaks your spine.
Congratulations. Although you don't look too happy.
Alcade.
She still hasn't recovered. Her circumstances are different from the young lady's.
She has a name, Pi. Why are you like this?
So, what do you think we could do to bring back all the lost ones?
The only thing we can do is to not ever run away.
That's not an answer, and you know it, Pi. That's actively not an answer. You have an issue? The only place you can find to buy a Rocket Fist is Snail. Not only do you have to pay $83, you have to own Snail, which, you know... Let's not lie. I don't want to buy Snail. I don't want to spend money on Snail. What a bitch. Exactly. Do I actually have to, like, talk to the people that don't actually matter? Yeah, he has a worm stunning gun. Yep. I actually used that for a bit, though. That weapon is actually not bad. It's good. Okay, you'd have to talk to everybody.
I'm tired. I think I'll be by myself for a bit.
Like, if you have time to set some stuff up properly, two of those really hurt.
Neither did Adam.
For enemies. Like, it's great.
Come to think of it, I didn't see any Moontree members.
They're kind of dealing with their own thing. You have book club, but thank you for entertaining you while you did your cooking today. Have a good rest of your stream at night. Ah, that's cool, bud. Hope you enjoy it.
Is the Moontree job...
If you want to see Adelie's mental breakdown and some explanations for why she is the way she is, Oz, it'll be in the VOD. I can also just explain it next week if you want, because it's a lot.
Something bad has apparently happened at Moontree.
Something bad?
Please allow me to explain. Sakaki has betrayed Lord Zelkova.
What? Sakaki? No!
Moontree's headquarters have been...
Who could have possibly seen this coming? I say, sharpening my knives.
And is lost.
A guild dispute? Isn't that something you should just take care of yourselves?
Not in this case. Probably not,
If it was
anyway.
just a regular PK, you might be right.
Huh?
Based on your recent stock shopping trends, never bought anything from Amazon. It's just a £1 copper bar paperweight. We saw you looking at Snail. This is more worth your time, I think.
In an area with an Ida signal, and his whereabouts are unknown.
Which means that...
Yes, there's a possibility he'll become a lost one.
Master Haseo, may we request your assistance, please?
Why are you asking me?
Lord Zelkova always said, if anything ever happens to me...
BRB gonna shower? Don't worry about it, bud.
Me?
Please, Master Haseo, I beg you.
Tell me exactly what the situation is at Moontree headquarters.
The inside like a nightmare.
That fucking smirk.
No, it may not even have been her. She attacked Lord Zelkova like she'd been hollowed out, or controlled.
Adelie attacked Zelkova?
Black orbs came and attacked all of us. Then those possessed by the orbs began attacking each other.
Ida's effect on emotions.
Kaede, did you notice anything else about Adelie that you can tell us?
Aside from her looking like a zombie.
Anything? Wait. Come to think of it, I think I saw those black orbs around Adelie's body too.
Oh no.
Looking at the situation, it seems most likely that she has also been infected by Ida. Let's go. We can't afford to lose an Epitaph user candidate.
No.
Assail?
It's not just Adelie. I refuse to let anyone else become comatose. I won't let it happen. I won't lose anyone ever again.
Right.
Assail, let's go back to town.
All right then. We'll all make preparations and meet at the Chaos Gate?
Right. Let's hurry.
Lens flare. This is a very Final Fantasy track. To the point where I'm pretty sure I've heard it before in a Final Fantasy game. Though I could be wrong. 100% original, do not steal.
I'll invite Kun and Pi and go to Delta setting Eternity's Night Moon.
Right. And we can't get in.
We can't warp?
Probably closed it.
What's going on?
Well, it looks like Ida doesn't like us much, doesn't it?
Right.
It just means that Ida's grown enough to select players it wants to imprison in an area.
You're kidding.
Right now, Moontree's headquarters has been turned into a small-scale Ida server. And unlike last time, where it merely picked players at random, now, it's choosing specific players, according to its own will.
accusing players? For what? What does it want from them?
According to Master Yada, the last Ida server was only to observe.
Not
And this one
much
is to
information.
experiment.
Experiment on what? Us?
Probably.
Ida has interacted with the epitaphs in a variety of ways. Attaching to me and making my epitaph go berserk. Controlling entrance and observing people. And most recently, absorbing Adeli's epitaph, growing in strength, and creating the Ida server. It is clear from these events that Ida possesses an interest in the epitaphs. Ida desires the epitaphs.
Epitaphs call Ida, and Ida calls epitaphs.
Of course. And now that we've taken back Adeli's...
Which is why it's trying to get it again.
Yes. If we don't do something soon, Adeli might just get swallowed up, player and all.
But epitaph users have at least some resistance to Ida, don't they?
Ida, yes. Manipulative creeps, no.
Have you forgotten? She hasn't yet opened her eyes as an epitaph user.
Of course. That would make Adeli the perfect target for Ida.
Damn it. We have to hurry.
Aseo. You got something when we escaped from the Ida server, didn't you?
Couldn't we be talking about this, like, on the move, rather than sticking around?
Ovan.
Wasting potentially vital time?
Yeah.
Give it to me.
What are you gonna do with it?
With this, Master Yada will find a way to let us enter Moontree's area.
Oh, of course he will. I believe that.
I'll send you an email once it's ready, so make sure you're ready when the time comes. Master Yada, here. It's the item that was in the possession of Ida server's gatekeeper.
What an ironic name for a key.
Ovan. Master Yada, this is...
Begin the analysis. Once we have made a copy of the key.
Can you stop being a creep for like 5 seconds? I don't think I'm asking for much there. Everyone getting really worried about Moontree, which is, you know, understandable. Things are going a little sideways. Back door to the Moontree, just like Indigo Lou. Front door may be inaccessible via via Chaos Gate, but transportation via a sign from another area is still possible.
Man, this guy is so uptight.
Basically, find the back door.
Basically, he wants me to go and investigate the Ida corroded area. Theta discerning neighboring vampire. I'll investigate the area with...
We'll investigate Ida and take care of them along the way.
Take that!
As expected.
Oh, damn it. I'm getting stuck in a loop.
Pretty much what I expected. You're not getting away!
this. No reason not to. You're gonna be grabbing all the weapons anyway. Because it's one of those soft requirements where it's like, well, if you don't do it, it does technically speaking become easier, but it's better to grab them earlier.
Of course we won.
Wicked strike! Lotus flower!
Don't get in my way, small fry.
Whoa, okay. Well, shit. Couldn't get away from that.
Get out of here!
I guess that will do it.
Here it comes! Are you ready?
Dude. Turn your ass around. Thank you.
Don't get in my way, small fry. Take that.
Of course we won.
That's 2. Okay, that's the way down, which means we have things we need to continue looking for up here. I'll do this dungeon and then I'll probably call it quits for the day. Well, at least we won't have to go all the way back to find out where that warp point goes. You know, that would have sucked. I don't think I'd be capable of drinking something called solution soda. Like, that just kind of sounds inherently villainous. Like, I'll just drink it and instantly die type of shit. Come on, turn around. Thank you.
I'll crush you. Lotus flower.
I need to use Divine Awakening again. Soon-ish.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Your guard's down.
That'd be good.
This is it. Are you ready?
Of course we won.
And 2 birds. Annoying.
You're open.
Lotus flower. Wicked strike.
As expected.
Okay, how close are we at this point? Not even halfway. That's a disappointment. Smoke bomb. millisecond I enter the room. The girl returns. Welcome back, Roblox. The lesser-known sequel to Return of the Mac, Return of the Girl. Funnily enough, I can, like, force us into, like, proficiency 10 with scythes right now, but it would also up them, and I'm not really planning on using Pai and Saku in, like, my final party. So I kind of don't want to use it on them just yet. Rather, I don't want to use it... You know what? Does it really matter? They go so fast compared to us anyway. Fuck it. It honestly doesn't matter, thinking about it for more than a second. Because considering the amount of grinding I'm going to have to be doing anyway, yeah, it actively doesn't matter. So why does Vidar basically use a Warframe loadout? Because, how to put this delicately? IBO is a fucking trip, that's why.
You're open.
Iron-Blooded Orphans is different compared to other Gundam series. Like, very different.
You're open.
It's much dirtier than the other series, too. Well, you know, Witch from Mercury has that really famous moment where the area Iron-Blooded Orphans, I hope so. Yeah, they don't.
This is a piece of cake.
When the theme of your season is, hey, you want to see what would happen if you actually put a kid in a robot and told them to kill people? Let's examine what this is like. Let's examine the question of child soldiers, like, shall we? Like, that's literally, you did not mean to pin that. Too late, you did. That's basically Iron-Blooded Orphans. It's literally just, hey, what if we examined what, like, it would look like from the outside looking in to just have an entire faction of child soldiers? Wasn't Witch from Mercury the same? Similar. Witch from Mercury has, is similar in the way it goes about it, but focuses more on the idea of what do you do when somebody you trust isn't trustworthy. Because, like, the trials and tribulations of Suletta in Witch from Mercury is It's rough. What do you do when you can't trust your mom? When your mom has gone fully fucking off the deep end. That's Witch from Mercury. Also romance. That and romance. That's Witch from Mercury.
Don't panic.
You know, one of these things not like the other and all that.
I guess that will do it.
Here it comes.
But yeah, Witch from Mercury is also not afraid to be like, hey, let's see what happens when a 30,000-ton war machine slaps you. Oh, you mean a suit? No, I mean you. Like a squishy human. Let's see what happens. Splat. Yuri, yes. Some people don't like Witch from Mercury. I like it. I think it could have been better, but I like it. I say that about a lot of things. Things could be better, but I still like what we got. Being honest, when it was originally airing, you saw massive praise for it because of the romance aspects. They handled it very well. Might have just been the Yuri aspect, also possible. The last time, well, okay, that's not entirely true. I'll say what I was going to say and then tell you, like, pontificate on it a little bit. So, before Witch from Mercury, stop with the big words. I'll talk about what I mean a little bit more. I'll elaborate. Witch from Mercury focuses a lot on the romance aspect of the story, which is good, because the romance aspect is legitimately really sweet. The last series to seemingly function like a similar way, focusing a lot on romance, that a lot of people saw, or like reached any amount of mainstream popularity, was Seed. And Seed sucks. Seed and Seed's Destiny are awful, in my opinion. They're bad. They're, like, I see very little worth saving from Seed and Seed Destiny, aside from the designs of the mobile suits, because those are good. Those are cool. The mechanical design is awesome. The series they are from are awful. Now here's why I started saying that and then went, well, hang on. There is a very big romance aspect in Unicorn, but that's kind of more in the background. That's like certain characters' motivations, but not every character's motivation. And then you have Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is really interesting for a lot of the things they do. One of the best parts being the fact that the dude in the Gundam is the villain in Thunderbolt. It's not exactly how it works, but, you know, it's basically how it works there. E.O. Fleming and the Full Armor Gundam are fucking monsters in that. But there is an aspect of romance on the protagonist's side. But they tie it into horror. in a really awesome way where he has to decide, like, am I okay with essentially being turned into a weapon? As in, like...
Ida confirmed. Be careful, Hazael.
He gets, he's a partial amputee. He's missing, I believe, his legs. And the doctor on the team he's on is who he has a romance with. So he's grappling with the idea of, could I possibly be a better pilot if I get rid of my arms and replace them with, like, essentially control sticks that directly plug into his suit to better control them like they're his own arms and legs, essentially. Because he already has that for his legs, and they work great. So he's wondering to himself, like, do I give up the happiness that I have with her so that I can better serve my people? And Io, the guy piloting the Gundam there, essentially forces his hand by being a horror movie monster in Thunderbolt. It's really interesting how they handle the full armor Gundam, because that thing moves like a fucking slasher villain. It's awesome. His country is Zeon, so yes. Even when Zeon are the main characters, they're not the good guys. The Principality of Zeon are always the villains. It just so happens to be that, you know, the Earth Federation isn't much better a lot of the time. They're just, you know, not actively committing multiple different genocides all at once. Which you can't really claim you're the hero when you're doing that, right? Ow, 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 ow. That's the rub. At least in Season 1, the Federation is pretty clearly the good guys. And by Season 1, I mean 0079, Mobile Suit Gundam. The Federation are pretty clearly the good guys because, you know, they're not the ones actively committing war crimes, like Zeon are. They have, like, 3 rules established at the beginning of the 1-year war. And Zeon, for the most part, breaks all of them. The 2 I can think of off the top of my head are, no nuclear weapons. Zeon drops a nuke. 3. No chemical weaponry used against civilians. Zeon uses that. And, number 3 is... if you encounter an enemy officer in uniform, in like a neutral zone, you cannot react with aggression. You're on neutral territory. There's no active combat scenario. Do not start one and potentially involve innocent people. Zeon also, there are Zeon officers that also are of the opinion to just say, fuck that, kill this, like, Fetty scum immediately. Like, Zeon in the 1-year war kind of deserve to be labeled the bad guy. They're monsters. And they're led by Space Hitler, so, you know, it's deserved. It's just that, basically immediately afterwards, the Federation overcorrects real bad. Like, they do some not great shit immediately after that. It's bad.
This is a piece of cake.
Let's lock up the hero of the 1-year war and basically treat him like a leper. He's not allowed to leave his own home. Keep him under surveillance 24/7. It's like, why? Because we don't know what he'll do. We love bad people. They are bad people. Gundam has no shortage of bad people. In the Netflix movie, Requiem for Vengeance, the pilot of the EX Gundam, or the Gundam EX, I forget exactly what its designation is like implicitly a teenage new type. Like, they are so obsessed with the success of Amuro Ray that they tried to essentially manufacture another one. And yet, those are the same people that turn around and go, Xeon are monsters for creating cyber new types. It's like, you're... What? Do you not see that you did the exact same thing, except without the cybernetic, like, implants? You took a war orphan and turned him into a weapon against your enemies. Like, that's not much different from what Xeon were doing to children to turn them into cyber new types. Like, you can't, you don't have the moral high ground here, Fetty. Chill. So if anybody ever asks you, Federation or Xeon, just say AU, because that is the correct answer. They're not flawless, but they're definitely not bad. Well, let me rephrase. There's definitely some corruption in there, but they're not, like, actively war criminals. Actively, so they've committed some. How do I put this? The AU gets established in Zeta Gundam. There was a point in Zeta Gundam where they're fighting the enemy faction called the Titans. The Titans are a purpose-built, like, essentially branch of the Federation military that, for a lot of different reasons, are fucked up.
We need. All right. We'll just wait for Yada's email.
Like, for a lot of different reasons, they're fucking wild. Here's some. When you join the Titans, you know what? Roblox, give me a military rank. Any. Literally any of them. Top of your head. Private? Okay. If you are a private, and you decide to join the Titans as a Federation officer, or, you know, grunt in this case, you are automatically treated as if you were a private first class. You are automatically treated as if you were one rank higher than you are. Uh-huh. Are you not seeing a minor problem there? A minor conflict of interest? because there's a lot. That is a major issue? Okay, yeah. So, automatically, that's a problem, right? Also, it's not just like, oh, you're treated like it, as in, like, people have... It's not like in Full Metal Alchemist, where, state alchemists are automatically given the rank of major. Right? Like, or, like, they're the equivalent of that rank type of thing. Never watched FMA? In Full Metal Alchemist, if you are an alchemist backed by the military, you are automatically given the rank of major. Just... It's part of the incentives to try and become a state alchemist, is that you now receive the pay of a major in the military. It's a whole thing. In this case, it's very similar, where because you are automatically treated as being one rank higher, you also get the benefits of being that higher rank despite not actually being that rank. Can you imagine if you joined the military and one of you was an asshole? Like, you and 8 people join the military and you're stuck on a platoon together, and you all decide to... And one of you decides to join the Titans, and it's a massive dickhead on your team. That dickhead is now one rank higher than you and can actively order you around. You know magic. Fuck it if you go to war briefings. Well, here's the thing. Because they're majors, they are called in to any, like, major conflict. Because they hold rank, because they're officers, they have to be involved. So they're not allowed to say no. They can't be a conscientious objector. They can't join for, like, the benefits or to do stuff. With, like, the research that the military has done, and then back out. And say, I can't do this, it's against... They can't. They have to follow their orders. That's the double-edged sword. That's part of the tension in FMA is, like, if Ed and Al are in the middle of a research binge or are trying to help people, but the military tells them to stop it, they have to figure out a way to still help without being tied to it. It's part of the tension. It's cool. So that's a thing with the Titans. Another thing with the Titans is that they are a kind of classic military overcorrection. Where, okay, these people caused us problems in the past. What are we going to do? We're going to create a specialized unit that exists solely to kill them. The Titans' only goal are to kill and destroy the remnants of Xeon. They don't care how many people they have to kill to do that. I've made this joke on stream before, you might not remember it. I will kill as many people as I have to, as long as you are one of them. That is Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. It's a joke there. It's actually the Titan philosophy in Zeta Gundam. If they think that you are a Xeon sympathizer, or are former Xeon and not on their side, Operation Paperclip style, they don't care how many civilians die if they get you. They will carpet bomb the city if they think you're there. You wanna know how I know? Because they do it. Live. There was a peace conference in one of the episodes where they are actively engaging in open mobile suit combat in the middle of the city where the peace conference is happening. And the AU pilots are trying to drag them out of the city and being like, we can fight over there, there aren't any civilians, we can just do it there, and they're trying to herd them away. And the Titan pilots do not care. They are open firing beam weaponry in the middle of the fucking area. It is a nightmare. It's terrifying. Like, the Titans are monsters. And they have full backing from the Earth Federation until that moment. Until the moment where they literally can't, like, lie their way out of it. Like, oh, we didn't know that that's what they were doing. It's like, bitch, they were caught live on camera. They're named after Greek mythology, so yeah. 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 Fair assessment. Speaking of overcorrections, the Earth Federation are also responsible for the Unicorn Gundams for the RX-0 line, and all three of those are horrifying. Just carte blanche horrifying. Like, the Unicorn is a monster. Just in general. Like, that thing is designed to kill people. The NTD system is legitimately designed to just kill new types. It turns the pilot into essentially a battery, and its only function is to kill new types. There's no constructive potential use for it. It is just a killing machine. In that mode, specifically. The bird head is the, Phoenix. If you're talking about the golden one. If you're talking about the one with a single horn, that's the unicorn. The Banshee, was made, with cyber new types in mind. As in, it is a war machine for a war machine to pilot. The Banshee Norn is not built properly. It is actively built to piss you off so that when you're piloting it, you kill more people. Meanwhile, the bird head, the Phoenix, the one with wings. You just own a monster in your collection. Yes, but it looks cool, therefore, right? If it looks cool, you get a pass, that type of thing. But yeah, the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the best one, in terms of, oh dear god, type of shit. The Gundam Phoenix, or the RX-0 Phoenix Gundam, rather, if you want the proper designation number and fucking whole thing. I'm a nerd, sue me. It ate its pilot. No, really. The soul of its first pilot is trapped inside of it. Because new types in the Universal Century, their powers are intrinsically tied to the soul. So when you build a machine whose only job is to enhance new type abilities, and then make it so that it turns the new type inside into a battery, yeah, it ate its pilot. The soul exists. The soul in Gundam actually exists, and some people can use it as like a power source, essentially. Like the original Gundam pilot, Amuro Ray. It kind of manifests itself differently in different people. Amuro could use it to basically sense the battlefield around him. Isn't that how Arya works? Kinda, yeah. Yeah. Arya, in Gundam terms, is a new type. But Amuro's use of it is that he had hyper reflexes. In that he essentially had eyes in the back of his head. You couldn't surprise him. You couldn't surprise him, and with the way he would pilot the Gundam, even if you could, it wouldn't matter anyway. That boy could make that thing tap dance if he wanted to. Like, there's a reason that all the people who work on Gundam say that Amuro is the best pilot in the franchise, because he is. Like, the Gundam is not supposed to be able to move the way it does. It's not supposed to. Amuro makes it move like that, and to the point where, towards the end of the original series, he's actively breaking the Gundam trying to make it move the way he makes it move. It can't keep up with him. Like, it's really fucking interesting to see. But Char Aznable, his rival, has a very similar expression of being a new type, of his new type abilities, where he has enhanced reflexes. And he uses it to pilot better. Camille Bidon, the pilot of the Zeta Gundam, why does Amuro look like that? Because it was the 70s. What are you talking about? Which version of Amuro are you seeing? Are you seeing Kid Amuro from when he first piloted the Gundam? Or are you seeing Zeta Gundam Amuro where he's a little grown up? Or are you seeing Char's counterattack Amuro where he's like fully grown and that's the last time we see him? Purple jacket? Hang on. I'm pretty sure that's Child Amuro, but no, that's Char's counterattack Amuro. That's when he's part of the Aeug. '29, yeah. Whole 14 years after he piloted the original Gundam. Yeah. The soul exists, and the Phoenix ate its pilot. Long story short, it's a whole thing. The sound effect I have for when we get raided is the new type sound. Because, again, nerd. Surprise. '29, you see, is giving off metrosexual. He is very pretty. Amuro has always looked kind of pretty. He just kind of gets prettier as time goes on. Same for Char. You want to know when Char looked his prettiest? When he went by the dumbest pseudonym of all time. It was the dumbest pseudonym of all time, but it was still him at his prettiest. Also, he knew it. He was piloting a solid gold mobile suit in Zeta. Like, you can't do that without knowing that you're the biggest drama queen in the fucking room. Like, once you get to that point, there's no denying it. Just accept the damn thing. Oh boy. Why are there so many Gundam animes? Because it's really popular. It is incredibly popular. Big shock. It is Japan's Star Wars, and it happened to cross over here, right? And a lot of them are really good. Thanks for streaming. Oh, don't worry about it. So tomorrow is going to be Witcher 1. I'm going to be suffering through that because I'm pretty sure I will not be having the best time. Although you guys are going to be there, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully, anyway. And then on Wednesday, Persona 3. Persona 3 Reload. Or we can keep on going with Pirates. Witcher 1. Yeah, I'm terrified. But, having said all that, see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Later.